Hey, this is Corey from Wolfpack Woodcraft. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my EDC. A lot of people have asked me to do an EDC update. They want to see how my EDC has evolved over the years. And to be completely honest with you, I try to keep it exactly the same. I try not to change anything. I have fine-tuned things a little bit, and I think I have this exact setup that I'm going to keep forever. So this might be my last EDC video because it's never going to change. There is one thing I might change, but I doubt it. But there have been some tweaks. So I'm going to put it in my pockets just like I'm getting ready to leave the house. And starting off, I have my phone. And my phone is a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So it's an older model, but it works just fine for me. And that goes in my right pocket. After that, my Leatherman Wave goes in my right pocket. And then I move over to my left pocket where I have my Zippo. This is a Battle Box Zippo case with a Zippo torch lighter insert. That goes in my left pocket. And then my business cards, I carry business cards with me. I don't hand them out. I'm not out handing out business cards trying to promote Wolfpack Woodcraft. But if I meet somebody and they ask for one, I'm always happy to hand them out. And what they really help me with is when I'm out at a campground or a park or somewhere, I can hand them out so people see me with like 6 knives. So these one police officer and a whole bunch of park rangers and park operators and people that are in charge of the parks and the state forests and the campgrounds, I'll hand them out to them because they get creeped out when they see me with like 6 knives. I can hand them a business card and be like, I'm making a YouTube video. I'm not just a crazy person in the woods. You know, or if I have my big BK9 or my Vengeful 1, I can hand people a business card and be like, I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm just here to make videos. You know, and it's kind of my I call them my get out of jail free cards, but they put a lot of people's mind at ease and they allow me to do what I need to do without them bothering me. And so I always carry that. So if you ever see me in person and you want one, I probably have one to give you. And then the upgrade, so the wallet that I carry is the Human. I've carried this for a long time, and it's just a band with 2 plastic outer ends. And the reason I like this so much is because it's such a minimal wallet. It keeps me from carrying receipts and a bunch of junk I don't need to carry. But it would be nice if I could carry like some band-aids, or if I could carry some different things. Plus my like insurance card, it gets wrecked inside here from my debit card and everything going in and out all the time. A fishing license is hard to fit in here. There's just a lot of things that this thing can't do. So I did upgrade my wallet to a rune box. I don't know what it's called, but I like this wallet a lot. One of my favorite features is there's a pocket on the outside. And so you just push up and you can grab it. So I have gift cards all throughout this thing, but it's easy for me to just grab my wallet out of my pocket, pay for something. My main debit card is in here. Pay for something and put it back. And I don't ever have to open my wallet. Nobody knows how much cash I have. Nobody knows. No one can see my ID. No one can see anything. All they see is the card that I hand them and then me putting it back, and that's it. And so I really like this feature. Dog's barking at something. But I like that a lot. You open it up and then it has an ID pocket. But the thing is they always make transparent ID pockets, but you can never show them your ID. They always ask you to take it out. And the thing I like about this one is it's very easy to get the ID in and out of the dedicated pocket. There's a nice oval, big, huge cutout, and then behind it, it's not silk, but it's soft, smooth texture, and so it holds the ID in really well. But when you push against that soft material, it easily slides out, and so I really like that feature. Behind that is another pocket. That pocket I usually put my insurance and my fishing license or whatever I'm carrying with me. Behind that is another pocket where you can hide band-aids or cash or whatever you want to hide because it's not as visible as these other pockets. On the other side you have 2 more pockets for cards, and so these can carry more than 1 card each, but I usually don't. And then there's another hidden spot behind that where I can get another card, band-aids, extra cash, hidden cash. And so I like that it has a lot of places for me to put cards, band-aids, fishing license, whatever I need to carry. And I got all of that stuff out without moving the cash. Okay, so this is has a money clip. And so what I can do is I can take the money out, pay for something. When they hand me my cash back, I just slide it back in. And I always just slide it in. And then I deal with it later, or I do whatever. But there is a detent in here, so you can open that up. And so then you can set the money down and then close it on top of it. I never use that. I always just slide it in. And I like that I can get at all my cards without worrying about the cash. A lot of money clips, a lot of wallets with this style of carrying the money. With the money clips, you usually have to take the cash out to get at some of the cards or get to some of the things. For this, I can get at everything, even with the cash in here. I have 10 bills in here. They're not very big bills, they're mostly ones, but you can carry a lot of bills, you can carry a lot of cards. I really like it. And what I do is I take my business cards and my wallet and I put those in my left pocket on top of my lighter. From there, I have a Fisher Space Pen. Now, if you've been paying attention, you knew that I used to carry a Write in the Rain notepad. I don't carry that anymore. It's big, it's bulky. I used to put it in my back pocket. I don't like things in my back pocket. It's no different than carrying a wallet, really. And so I do carry the pen. So if I have to sign for a receipt or something, I use my pen. I don't use the pen that they give me because half the time they don't even work anyway. And if I have to write a note or something, I'll usually take out a business card and I'll write at the back of my business card. And so I do still use the pen. I just don't have the notepad. And that clips to my left pocket. And then I always carry a flashlight. This is the ThruNite T10 version 2 with the side button. And this just runs on a AA battery. And so I carry this with a single AA battery that clips to my left pocket as well. And that's what I keep on my pockets. Next is my keys. And so my keys are set up a little bit different. I used to carry my vehicle, Caroline's vehicle. I had a bunch of keys on here. So I had keys and key fobs and all the things. Now I have this clip that I clip to the top of my pants. And the first set of keys is just my vehicle key. So I have a vehicle key with a key fob, and that's it. That's all that's on here, so that when I'm driving, I don't have keys rattling around while I'm driving. This is it. And so this is what I use when I'm going out, and then I can just clip it back to my side when I'm done driving. And then when I get to home or wherever I am, I just take the whole thing off, my belt or my jeans, and then I can get to my house keys, shop keys. They're all on this smart key bar, so I can get to those. And so if I am driving Caroline's vehicle or the Jeep, I do have those on a separate S-binder. And so the reason that I keep everything separate, I keep the vehicle keys separate, is because so I usually don't change my own oil in the winter because it's freezing cold outside and I don't want to do it. And so it's nice being able to just hand somebody my keys and still have my house key and every other key. If I have to get towed and it's going to a mechanic, I can just hand them my vehicle key and they can deal with it, and I still have everything I need here. And same thing with this. I can easily just remove one or the other. I can remove Caroline's keys, I can remove the Jeep keys, and I can just hand them over with no worries of how am I going to get home, how am I going to get into my house. I can just hand them the single vehicle key. right? And so I like that a lot. And so if I am driving the Jeep or Caroline's vehicle, the S-binder clips on there as well too. So I just have 2 keys instead of the 1 key. And then the other thing that I carry on my keys all the time is the Uncle Bill's tweezers. I think that's what they're called. These are really nice tweezers. They work really well, and I just carry those on me. It's super nice if you get a splinter or something to take it out right away. What I find is if you get a sliver and you take it out right now, it's way easier, because if you get it and then you finish what you're doing, or you wait till you get home, it just digs deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you're going to need a needle or a knife or something to get it out. Where if you get it, you grab a tweezers and pull it out right away, I think it's way easier. So this thing is really nice. Or if I have to get something real tiny, or if I have to scrape something, sometimes I use it as a scraper. There's just a lot of things that I use this for. And then the last upgrade here is my nail clippers. So the nail clippers that I used to use were a True nail clippers, True. And so this one is very thin, very small. It's a good clippers, but there's a button on the side. You push the button and then it opens up, and then you can use it, and then you push it back down, and then it's small and compact. And I really like this clipper. I like how small, compact it is. It was on my keychain for a really, really long time. Problem is that that button always gets pushed. And once that button gets pushed, this handle hooks on everything. And there was so many times where I told myself, as soon as I get home, I'm taking this thing off. Because it's catching on everything. It's catching in my pocket. And it drove me crazy. But having the fingernail clippers and being able to cut fishing line, being able to cut my nails, being able to do different things. If I tear a nail, or if a nail gets bent backwards, being able to trim it up really comes in handy. So I was using it a lot, but it was driving me crazy. And so this Victorinox is very simple. It just is flat, and then you take the handle, you swing it all the way around, and then you have a nail clipper. And then when you're done, you just swing it back around, and then it clicks into place, and then it's pretty locked shut, and you don't have to worry about it opening. There's no button, there is no nothing. It just stays shut, and it stays small and thin and compact. And I really like it a lot, and it cuts really well. So the True one worked, it worked in a pinch, but it wasn't like the ones that I have in the bathroom, right? It's not like my go-to clippers. Those ones were way sharper, way easier to use. But when you're away from home and you're using a keychain clipper, it's not the best. This Victorinox is way better than the one that I have in my bathroom. It's so good. I've caught Caroline using this one, and so I hang these up. There's a hook by the door that I hang my keys on, and she'll be there by the wall clipping her nails with this one because it cuts so well. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. But those just clip to the top of my pants, and then I tuck them into my right pocket, and then I'm ready to go. So that is my EDC. That is what I carry with me every single day. It does not change much. It hasn't changed much over the years, and I think I have it to a point where I can comfortably leave the house. It's not too big, it's not too bulky. I can easily get at my wallet and pay for things. I can easily put my wallet back. I can easily get at my keys, my flashlight. Everything I need is easy and accessible to get to. And I have a lot of tools. I have a lot of things that a lot of people don't carry. Most people don't carry a tweezers and a nail clipper and a multi-tool and a lighter and a flashlight and a pen. So there's a lot of times where I can help out a lot of people just with what I have in my pockets. And that is the goal. That is why we carry all these things, is not only to help ourselves, but to help the people around us. And so with that being said, make sure to leave any knowledge or questions in that comment section. Thumbs up this video if it's something that you liked, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.